on the verge of getting my real estate license. Is that what everyone does when their dreams are crushed? I feel like that's like the only way out. I don't want to do that. Can you even picture me selling houses? Hi, welcome in. Here's the kitchen. Here's the bathroom. Do you like it? Do you want to buy it? This is my entire job, is just doing that. And then the other stuff that's boring. I'm sorry, no offense to you guys, but that sounds so boring.
She has been involved with a person for quite a while. However, doesn't have the foggiest idea about the motivation to trade the rings or commit some other authority responsibility. I think most ladies know why their relationship isn't transforming into a responsibility, yet they would rather not admit that they are the primary guilty parties. Likewise, she faults a person for not advancing in that frame of mind for quite a while, however, doesn't check herself out.
Marriage is a complete scam if you're a man. 50% of all marriages end in divorce. Second marriages have a 66% chance of ending in a divorce. And a third marriage, lucky number 3, thinking this is the one, have a 75% chance of ending in a divorce. So why would you take a 50-50 chance at losing half your money, half your wealth to a girl? There is literally no upside for a man financially. Now you're probably thinking, you gotta find your soulmate, you gotta find the love of your life. I guarantee you, if I go to any wedding out here and I ask the bride and groom, is this your soulmate? Do you love each other? They're going to say yes, they're going to stay married for the rest of their lives. 10 years down the line, 50% of them are going to end in a divorce and the man's gonna lose half his stuff. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree?
Ladies, don't be nice to ugly men because they wouldn't be nice to you if you were ugly.
Really? And where is this coming from?
Coming from a former ugly girl, mediocre girl, I've been all of it.
Yeah, indeed.
And I've reached the good looking. I'm considered good looking now, a little bit.
Well, they do say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
They're way nicer to me now. In fact, I can say really mean stuff. I can be demanding, and they give me what I want.
Gee, I wonder why that could be.
All you have to be is hot. They don't care.
Oh, I don't know about that, but let's continue.
So, treat them how they would treat you if you were ugly.
I have a better idea. How about we treat people based on the type of person that they are, rather than based on what they look like?
If they're going to be that demanding of us, of just basic human respect and kindness based on our appearance, then we should do the same.
What happened to treating people as you would want to be treated? That must have gone the same way as manners.
And don't tell me you're watching this video because you like my face, man, because we know you are.
Oh, here we go.
You don't even care about my attitude. I just bashed the shit out of you. And you're going to say what? Oh, she's so cute. I know how you work. I have a guy on here said, I want you. Why? Why do you want me?
Now that's genuinely a good question.
Because I'm cute a little bit? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, guys might want a woman based on how she looks for the now, but based on her attitude, that will determine if he sticks around.
Numerous men are progressively hesitant to wed, accepting that relationships frequently end in separate. They feel that the dangers far offset any possible prizes, as separation can prompt critical monetary misfortunes and inner unrest. As far as they might be concerned, losing around 50% of their resources and persevering through consistent pressure isn't worth the effort. The apparent absence of enduring happiness and satisfaction in marriage has made a few men prompt others against it totally. Their message is basic: keep away from the traps, safeguard your tranquility, and don't get hitched, as they see no advantage in gambling such a critical misfortune.
9 years together, never got a ring, never moved out, never moved in together. I didn't really understand, I didn't understand what was happening. So through those frustrations came up a lot of different petty arguments. But really the root of the cause was, why isn't there any commitment? I definitely want to take the next step. If I've been with you for 9+ years, clearly I want a future with you. Clearly I want to, marry you, have kids. When's that coming?
Right, but you have to remember, you guys were dating for such a long time when you were so young. So it's not like you were dating 9 years when you were in your 30s or mid-20s even. mean, a couple of years you were even underage. So I mean,
Yeah, when
that
did you
plays into that as
expect?
well.
Yeah, like that's a good point, because if you were so young, when would you expect the ring? Like, did you
I
expect
didn't know. I didn't have a timeline as to when it was gonna happen. I
just
just
thought- You mu-
wanted. I just
you must-
wanted to see that it was gonna happen soon. You know, as soon as we made like 7 years or 8 years, we were already.
So you would have been like 24, 23.
Yeah.
The possibility that the wedding cake is the main engaging piece of a wedding mirrors a diverting or critical point of view on the occasion's significance. That's what it recommends for some purposes. The actual service holds little worth or appeal, while the unmistakable joys, similar to the cake, are the main features. This feeling focuses to a thwarted expectation with the foundation of marriage or a doubt about the certified importance behind the festivals. It decreases the meaning of the event to a simple extravagance, inferring that the further responsibilities and customs related with weddings are less alluring or even insignificant.
Why would I get married? Why?
Yeah.
There's no actual reason to get married. It can complicate things. I have some friends that just have a woman they love and they had kids and they just didn't get married. I find them happier than those that get married.
There's something about it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like once you put the marriage title on it, there's just this
like a
added
pressure
pressure,
too, right? Yeah.
that like the relationship doesn't need.
Did you hear about this new food that like completely destroys sex drive in women?
No.
Wedding cake.
I would say what keeps a man happy is they actually require a lot more emotional investment than we think. What we are taught is they just want to be attracted to you, they just want you to give them sex, and they just want you to give them peace, and they don't even define peace, they just say give them peace. But all of that is actually negated by the fact that they actually want far more emotional investment than they say. A man doesn't have the luxury of going to his friends saying how he felt or telling people his problems. So when he finds a wife that he can be himself with, and she shows emotional investment, she cares about what's going on with his life, with his physical health, with his, if he's eating, if he's not eating, she genuinely invests in him emotionally, he's far more happy. But whereas when a man cheats, a lot of men think, oh, he just wants sex with somebody young or somebody else, but usually he just wants to feel desired by somebody else. He just wants to feel loved by somebody. If you deprive them and starve them of love and attention, they'll go everywhere else.
In a relationship, everyday encouragement is a basic requirement for some people, contributing fundamentally to their bliss and fulfillment. While it's generally expected seen that men look for consistent encouragement as a wellspring of enormous joy and association, it's vital to perceive that the elements of a relationship are not exclusively founded on monetary dependability or material viewpoints. The idea that ladies focus on monetary security over profound holding is a generalization that doesn't turn out as expected for all connections.
Been humbled by eHarmony. A woman in her early 50s who I play volleyball with suggested that I get an eHarmony account, that this is where all the serious singles are, so I did it. I committed to paying over $600 for the year. I chose to pay quarterly, but I will end up having to pay over $600 for this. I have been on there for 10 days now, and I do not have a single like or match. I'm hideous. No one wants me. I have personally liked like 13 guys, but not a single one of them has liked me back or sent me a message. On top of that, it gets worse. Harmony makes you take all these questionnaires so that they can really get to know you, and then they give you a compatibility score with every single person on the site based on like your personality, what you want, your childhood, blah blah blah. So every single guy on the site that I can see has like a little number, which basically tells me how compatible eHarmony thinks that we are. And on the entire site, for all of the United States, my highest compatibility ranking is with a man who is a janitor. A janitor. And he won't even like me back. I'm adopting like 8 cats. I'm giving up right now. eHarmony, you have wounded me deeply. There is no coming back from this.
The well-being and improvement of a relationship frequently rely upon predictable exertion from the two accomplices. It's a typical conviction that genuineness and dynamic support from every individual are vital to keeping away from issues that might prompt a separation or separation. When either accomplice doesn't completely connect with or keep up with trustworthiness in the relationship, it can make difficulties that strain the connection between them. as per men's viewpoint, ladies don't assume their part with genuineness, which makes the relationship damnation.
The beauty of a strong relationship lies in the consistent support, understanding, and love exchanged between two people. So just like everything else in life, a successful relationship is about consistency. Consistency in the support that we show, consistency in the understanding and the compromise that we have, and then the consistency in the exchange of love. And in the exchange of love, or the exchanges of love, knowing how to love, I think each of us should know by now that we all express and receive love differently, right? There's 5 love languages, and we need to understand what my love languages is and what our significant other or what my wife love language is. And I think, once we're able to do that and be consistent in showing that support and showing that love to the individual, our relationships are going to flourish, right? And going to be super successful.
This concludes our A4 anonymous coverage for the day. Click that like button, please. Make sure you hit that notification bell in addition to subscribing. Leave a comment telling us what you think. Have a great day tomorrow.